Aloha! Wow, I just made an entire video and then didn't hit record. So that means it is time for me to go to bed on this October 30th night. Today was great. Handstand um class in the evening, surfing for 2 hours in costume as a little tiger, meeting people, having fun. There's a lot of backwash, so I mean, it's not like it's fun surfing in a way. I guess it's not like I'm going to take it too seriously. Which why should I anyway? Because there's always someone better than you, and you can always get better yourself. And in the meantime, why not just have fun at that? Just because it's deliberate, focused practice doesn't mean that it has to be boring. And then I did yoga, this 90-minute yoga class in ears and a tail. That was fun. So I realized that as a reflection of something a friend of mine posted on Instagram. I know, right? About her dancing and not dancing for the last 10 years and then feeling a fear of dancing again. And in the video, she's sexy, amazing, heels, you know. But we all go through that. And what we're doing is we're comparing ourselves now to a version of ourselves in the past unfairly, because that person in that time wore a certain mask and had a certain identity. And the identity that we have now, if we're living our lives in the best way, or even if we're not living our lives in the best way, is going to be different, right? Because change is inevitable. For increasing your vibration and increasing your sphere of influence and increasing your um, uh, your I guess growth on your path. And when I looked at this, I was comparing myself to the past. I'm to depressed, miserable, sad, uh, unhappy, unmotivated, pessimistic me, manic me, addict me. I'm not that anymore. There's still that part of me is inside of me. Some random girl from a couple years ago that I didn't. I've never hooked up with her, and I'm glad that I've never hooked up with her because that would have there's an energy change there, and I don't need her energy inside of me any more than it already is. But that part of me, still was like, oh my God, she texted me. Let's, get some whatever and go out and, like do whatever. And then I'll try to like, fuck her and it'll be fun because she's like crazy like that. Yeah. What the fuck is that voice? Who is that person? That person is someone who can't find the love and compassion and the sensation and the excitement that he really truly craves, and so he goes for the low hanging fruit, to get that fix. And I realize that I've been comparing my current self to that self, and my current self, yeah, fours and fucking fives all the time. But you know what? November me needs to compare myself to myself now. It's just like with surfing. If I only go to the same spot every day, I'm only going to get so good. There was a woman in the yoga class today, and who knows how much she's improved over the last 14 years, but the teacher hasn't known her for 14 years. So um, like, I'd be a fucking yoga teacher if I've been doing it for 14 years myself. I guess that's my personal belief, and that's where I want to be. I want to continue leveling up myself, and maybe that's not her goal. and that's perfectly fine. Or maybe she was like paralyzed beforehand. I don't know. I'm not judging her. I'm not comparing myself to her. She, whatever. All I'm saying is I recalibrated Brendan Butchard's thing. I drew a line 1, 2, 3, 4, line 5. No more fives for me. So instead, 3 is the old 4. So 4 is the old 5. So the most that I could get would be an 80 at this point, right? Because I know that I have a lot of room for improvement. So deleted that girl's text. Not going party. Dentist appointment tomorrow morning. No one's spending the night at my house tonight. Only the women that really, 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 really turn me on, and the women that can actually really make me happy in life. So, rebirth. The moment people wake up to their power and start moving toward their freedom. My mission is to heal my mind with wisdom and to infuse my body with love. Allow yourself to transform as many times as you need to be fully happy and free. I really swear to God. Click subscribe. Link below. Do not read this beforehand. The inward movement can be summarized as follows. We observe ourselves. We accept what we find without judgment. We let it go. And the actual release causes our transformation. We are already always changing, but when we focus on healing, we can change in the direction of our choosing. These are moments when we intentionally reclaim our power. Every moment we take to know ourselves, we return as someone new. Whatever claims and concentrates the mind causes the purifying release of old burdens that weigh us down. One can be successful with simple inward observation, but when we observe ourselves through proven healing techniques, including different forms of meditation and practices of yoga asanas, among other things, we accelerate the process of change. Different techniques reach different levels of mind. Ultimately, and practice that you feel is challenging but not overwhelming and is giving you the results is the right one for you at the moment. As we progress, we may take on sharper tools for deeper healing. Anything that can heal the subconscious of our mind and create space for love is powerful enough to completely change our lives. I'll take a picture of that, send that to the girl that posted the video. She's awesome. And I'm proud of you for getting a massage tonight and spending that money on yourself to truly heal yourself instead of on something that wouldn't have made you happy. November you, continue the journey and continue being more and more amazing every single day. I, Charles, am so happy and grateful to have in my possession $10 million. Beautiful, loving, amazing friends to live in paradise. Yeah. Sweet dreams, world. Aloha.